Okay, so 80s Funland completed. Just gonna run through everything that I did to complete this. Hopefully everything works. I know sometimes when you load back old bridges, it seems to not work for some reason, but let's hope. Okay, so the first one, double double. Load back autosave. Nothing too complicated here. Only complicated bit was the rope in the middle. Couldn't attach two ropes, so you had to split the one side with a half rope and then a bit of wood. I suppose you could have used rope for the second bit as well, but that's how it turned out. Drops back down. Now for the next cars. And completed. Did quite badly there, on to the next. Edge hugger. Okay, so trick here was to build a bridge that just pulls up way high. That's why I used two hydraulics and a pivot point in these steel beams. Let's see what happens. Don't know why the bridge isn't symmetrical, but both side works. As you can see, lifts up nice and high. The boats can pass by without hitting. Lowers back down. Connects in the middle. And finishes up quite nicely. 5-3, jump again. Hopefully this works now. Okay, let's see it run. First ramp, nice landing, and off the level. The trick here was to get the first ramp without braking, and then just seeing the angle that it lands and build a slope there. Not that one. So as you can see, lands quite perpendicularly. Smooths out. Okay, now it doesn't work for some reason. Goes. Why is it worked the first time? Why isn't it working now? Maybe because I zoomed in. There we go. It works. Same principle for the last bridge. On to the next one. It broke again. Anyways, Drawbridge. Same principle as before. Bus goes. Finishes up quite nicely. Very easy compared to the others in this stage. Low budget overpass. Okay. So quite a nice arch here. This part here needed to be straight for the bus to go over. And then the final part of the bridge needed an extra support here so that it can run without braking. Let's see what happens. As you can see, quite high stresses, and it bounces around, but quite nice and complete. Very good on the leaderboard. On to the next. Shipping canal. This was quite a fun one to build. As you can see, big budget. I didn't want to go quite as high with the budget as I did, but it works. Quite a nice looking bridge. As you can see, it opens up there, everywhere where the boat goes. 4 boats pass. The bridge lowers down again, and the final truck goes over, just speeding up the split. And there we have it. Poorly on the leaderboard, but on to the next. Double jump. This one was a nightmare. Hopefully it loads in correctly. Okay. It does. Alright, so what I did here, the first thing was to get the cars to jump the correct distance without them gliding in the middle of a way. So that took a while to do, and then getting it under budget was the second trick. As you can see, ended up with the right hand car bumping into the bridge. With a bit of adjusting, I think you can get away with that, but it works. Very high max joint stress, but it worked. On to the next. Reverse crisscross. This one, I don't remember. Okay, quite an easy bridge. Nothing too complicated about it. Minibus goes, no problems. Lifts up, goes down on the left side. Runs about. Goes up, no problem. Ramps up, and there we go. Nothing too complicated over there. Double deck lift. Another, I quite like this bridge. Very simple in its solution. And there we have it. Final call goes. Not too high on the stress levels. And yeah, okay. Next, double drawbridge. Loading that up. Trick here was to get a support here on the rock here in the middle correctly, and to lift this quite a long heavy bridge up. And let's see how it went. This car goes, no problem. Lifts up, no problem as well. This is just high enough so that the boat can pass. Goes back down. Connects, no problem. As you can see, the middle part might be falling over slowly, but it connected back long enough to complete this bridge. Not enough road. This one might not work as well. Let's see what happened here. Okay, broken the end. That might work if you run it enough times. Let's just see. Let's just try this. Nope. Okay. It did work once upon a time like this. I don't know why it's not working like this now. But okay. On to the next one. Let's just see. Basic idea was to get these roads spaced out quite enough and get the ramps not as high so that the bumps wouldn't be as hard on the bridge as it is. Let's just see if we can get this to work quickly. Do that. Pull the second support. I don't think this is already, no. Okay. Let's load. Or save. It did work in one of the previous videos, so maybe go check that out over there. Horrible design in supports, but anyways, 512 make way. Very simple bridge, quite a nice build. Trick here was to add the ropes because it's not balanced in the middle. The ropes pull it so that it connects to the main structure of the bridge. Car goes. The rope does not allow it to go any further than necessary. Connects back up, and there it goes. Nice and finished. On to the next. 513, water under the bridge. Quite a funny looking bridge. Don't know why you would want to build something like this, but okay. Guess it's still fun. Car goes, very high stresses there in the middle, but works. Did quite nicely on that one. Very low on the budget. Let's just run that again. Nothing too complicated or anything like that. Just a simple structure. The key is to connect these the bridge in the middle back to a whole structure so that it can support itself. Let's just run this one quickly. There it goes. Boom. Next one. Transformer. Not like that, sorry. There we go. The original idea was to get the bridge to connect at the top, as far as it is on the top to the bottom, but the cars kept crashing into the bridge, making it to break. So this is what I ended up with. That car ramps. Final pink car goes. And there we have it. Last one, collision course. I guess there's a million ways to do this. What I ended up with is this complicated structure over here. Hydraulic starts lifting. Bus goes underneath. Flips, lands, and holds. Very creative solutions to this one everywhere. This is what I ended up with. Looks quite complicated, but just a basic seesaw in principle. Let's just see that again. Bus working the weight, and there we have it. Thanks for watching. If you did like that video, give it a like and consider subscribing. Enjoy.